Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Max, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my last 10 games of my foot weekend in Foot Champions. Now as you can see, we're currently sitting on 23 wins with 10 games remaining. So realistically, to get to gold 1 we need another 3 wins sorry, from 10 games. But setting our sights higher, we need 7 wins from 10 games to get to Elite 3, which would be awesome. So hopefully we can do that. But anyway guys, if we could hit 7 likes on this video, that would be absolutely awesome. And be sure to subscribe. Thanks for the recent support as well. But basically we're going to get into this. I'm going to show you guys the highlights from my last 10 games. We're going to see what we can get to, and basically let's get straight into the video. So going into our 10th last game. Well, we're about to, if we stop messing around with the squad. But yeah guys, my last Foot Champions video with my rewards, the support was awesome, so thank you for that. But anyway, as you can see, going into the first game, this guy has a kind of strange team. He's got Ozil, he's got, I think that's Han up front, and Voland. It's not a very fast team, but his defence is definitely fast, so we'll see what we can do. So as you can see, we're in the 18th minute. He plays a ball down the wing into Werner, and he basically tucks it home. So we are 1-0 down in the 19th minute. It is not a very good start, but we go not too long after that goal. We win the ball back. It's played into Aduriz, who tries to take it wide and create something. He takes a shot with his weak foot and fires it into the top corner. Brilliant goal, and it's 1-1. So just another 5 minutes later, things are happening quite quick after each other. Aduriz plays a ball into Iniesta, and with his weak foot again, 2 weak foot goals, we retake the lead, and we are 2-1 up. So guys, 32nd minute, he plays that easy through ball, and he's basically straight in and punishes us, and we've lost our lead just like that. Far too easy. So guys, we're in our own half. We play a kind of chip through ball. His defender messes it up, and Costa has got a good chance to get a ball into the box. He crosses it back post for Aduriz, who heads it, and the keeper messes up, and we get the goal, and we're 3-2 up. So guys, we're nearing the end of the game. He's got the ball, he plays it inside, he gets it through to Werner, who manages to squeeze it past my goalkeeper. Farman's usually better than that, but we were unlucky there. We should have defended better, but it's 3-3. So guys, as you can see, oh no, it was 4-3 him. I think I missed out a goal. I think we lost the footage of a goal or something. But he's 4-3 up. We kick off basically. He gets the ball, unfortunately. But then we win it back, and it's played into Rafinha, who gets it into Costa, who plays it wide to Inaki Williams, and he smashes it across goal. The keeper gets a hand in it, but there's too much power, and we respond brilliantly to make it 4-4. So guys, as you can see, going into extra time, we get it out to Aduriz, who plays it to Williams, who plays it back to Aduriz, who plays it back to Williams, who smashes it, and it is 5-4, and we are ahead, having almost been lost the game if it wasn't for a late response. So guys, as you can see, we managed to pick up the win, and that is on to 24 wins, I believe, with 9 games remaining. So the chance of getting that Elite 3 is becoming ever more likely. We've just got to keep this up and see what we can do. So there you can see 24 wins, 9 games remaining. We're going to get the 26 wins, that's no bother, but yeah, our aim is for 30. So going into the next game, bit of a mess up in the middle of midfield, and Callum Wilson takes a shot. It comes back off my defender and falls back into Wilson's feet, unfortunately, and they go 1-0 up. And guys, that was the only goal in that game, so that is a loss there, unfortunately, meaning Elite 3, sorry, it's just become even more difficult. So going into the next game guys, you can see this guy has got Remy, Marshall, Mkhitaryan, Pogba. He's got a very good team basically, but we're going to do our best. I'm starting to worry seeing that team, but we'll do what we can. So with Remy, he just runs and runs. He plays it to Marshall eventually, who manages to fire it far post. Marshall is a bit good on this game, but yeah, we're 1-0 down very early on. Not a good start. But guys, he is up the pitch again with Remy. Remy just seemed to run past me all the time. Marshall collects it, cuts inside, and he scores off the rebound. So unfortunate, because guys, to go 2-0 down just isn't ideal, but we're going to have to do our best to get back into the game. So he punts it up, and basically I think my defender flicks it onto Mkhitaryan, who takes a shot, bounces off the post, and he has scored another rebound. And guys, I was fuming at this point. But basically, we've got to do our best to respond. 50th minute in the second half, we run up, we play advantage, and Aduriz pops it home nicely on the finesse, and we're back in the game. But guys, about 5 minutes later, you can see he's up the pitch with James Milner. James Milner shouldn't be scoring that, that's disgusting. James Milner isn't that good. All he scores is penalties. It's a joke. And why is he dabbing? It's just annoying. Anyway, he is in again about another 5 minutes later, and Remy basically rinses his mate and pops it home, and that is game over. I don't know what happened from that game, I kinda just crumbled. But yeah, he pauses, and he's like, you know what mate, go forfeit. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to forfeit, thanks very much. Don't think you can pause the game for me to forfeit, you know. And he's dabbing away, of course. Then as you can see, I'm like, I ain't forfeiting when you pause for me, I'm forfeiting when I pause for myself, and I leave that game. And that is unfortunately another loss, as you can see. So we have got 24 wins with 7 games remaining. So to get that Elite 3, we need to win 6 out of 7, which is a big ask, but we're going to do our best. If we could do it, that would be awesome. We just got to wait and see. We'll still get the 2 wins. We'll still get the gold 1, no bother. It's all about seeing if we can get to Elite 3. So guys, going into the next game, you can see this guy has an interesting team. Hernandez in form scares me a bit. Schürrle's been good when I've played against him, and Bellarabi. His defence is considerably solid. It's a good enough team if he's got the right player behind it. So guys, we're on the brink of half time. It's 0-0. It's been a pretty tight game, not much happening. We play some nice football, it bounces off him, and that's half time, and it is 0-0. As you can see, not much happened, but yeah. 5 minutes into the second half, an early goal in this half would be crucial. The ball kind of fumbles through, we win it back with Douglas Costa, who manages to tuck it home, and we're 1-0 up. A massive goal in the game, because it could have really gone either way, but luckily it has gone our way when it needed to. And guys, that was the only thing really that happened in that game. We pick up the 1-0 win, and that takes us to 25 wins, which is crucial, because guys, if we lose one more game, we need to win every game to get to Elite 3, which is obviously going to be difficult, so it's important we keep winning for now. As you see, we've got 25 wins, we have got 6 matches remaining, so yeah, we need day 5 wins hopefully. And going into the next game, as you can see, it's a bit of a sweaty team. I know that Coleman's good, Niang, he wasn't good when I used him, but I know people are good with him. Cabella, it's a nice French team, it's nice, I'll give him that, but it's a team that we should realistically be able to beat. So guys, 11 minutes in, pretty early, we play a ball through to Rafinha, and he tucks it home for one of his rare goals for the club. So guys, we're approaching half time, we're still 1-0 up. Douglas Costa plays it into Aduriz, who plays it to Inaki Williams, who somehow fumbles through. It gets played to Iniesta, who does a beautiful turn, plays it back to Inaki Williams, who dinks the keeper and puts us 2-0 up just on the brink of half time. Could be a big, big goal. So guys, he kicks off straight away, he runs up, somehow just getting past my defenders, shocking defending, but we finally get a challenge in with Douglas Costa, who plays it out to Renato Sanchez, skips by him, Costa takes it, he plays it to Renato Sanchez, who takes a big good first touch, and he hits it with his weak foot, and the keeper fumbles it in, and we're 3-0 up before half time. That should be game over, and as you can see, we hit half time 3-0 up. 2 late goals in that half, which were huge to give us a good lead, and as you can see, he leaves, which gives us the win, which we're happy about, of course, which takes us up to, as we will see, gold 1 with 26 wins, which is absolutely awesome. So now our aim is purely on getting Elite 3. We need to win 4 games out of our remaining 5. It's going to be a tough ask, but we're going to just have to do our best and see what we can do. So going into the next game, guys, this isn't a nice sight when you need to win as many as you can. Aguero, purple Son, inform Walcott, the blue Payet, inform Kante, who's a beast. Coutinho, just that team is just so good, and it's not looking nice for us. So guys, going into the game, about 13 minutes in, his keeper kicks it, it bounces off his defender, Adri's flicks it over his head, and then Naki Williams smashes it posting in. Guys, it was a mistake on his part, but on our part the goal was awesome. So guys, as you can see, not too much longer later, the 15th minute, he plays some nice football, it falls to Aguero, you're thinking he's going to shoot, but he plays a pass into Coutinho, who tucks it home, and it is 1-1 before we know it. But guys, we're on the attack. Douglas Costa swings one into the box, and Aki Williams touches it and smashes it in. Two brilliant finishes from him in this game, which is awesome. But yeah, we play it through Adri's and miss a massive chance, as you can see. But it falls back to Costa, who turns in and out, and his keeper saves it again. Unbelievable. We should be 3-1 up in a big game. But as you can see, we cross it in with Costa. Mertesacker heads it back out. Back into Howardez, and he smashes it in for 3-1. A massive goal in the context of things. So guys, 70th minute, another corner. As you can see, it falls to Iniesta kindly. He fumbles it through somehow and smashes it into the far corner with his weak foot. Solid finish. Iniesta, when he got the chances, he tucked them home pretty well. So we are 4-1 up, and it is game over with 19 minutes to go. But guys, as you can see, he has a corner, and he heads it into the far post basically. Fairly nice finish, and it's 4-2. Wee bit of pressure, but we should be fine. So guys, 88th minute, he has possession, he gives it to Son. He takes an effort, and I don't know how that's gone in. And it's 4-3, and we have got to defend for 2 minutes, so the pressure is definitely on us now. We've got to do our best we possibly can here. But guys, as you can see, of course, we hold through for the win, putting us up to 27 wins with 4 games remaining. So we need to win 3 out of 4. Hopefully we can get that job done, and we can get Elite 3, which will give us 3 informs, a 100k pack, and 70k. So guys, going into the next game, he has Muller, Volant, and Scream Chanaloglu. Pretty slow team, but yeah, I mean, hopefully we can punish that lack of speed. So guys, into Costa, into Naki Williams, and through to Adri's. Nice link up from the front three, and Adri's tucks it home. It's a nice goal between the front three. It's nice for them all to combine to create a goal, and we're 1-0 up on 27 minutes. So guys, as you see, not much else happened. A nice 1-2 between Costa and Rafinha, I think. Costa drives in, he goes for the shot, keeper saves it, but it falls to Adri's, who tucks it home to finish off the game, and it is 2-0 to us. And guys, as you can see, the game ends 2-0 to us. It's a massive win. Basically, that is us now on to... That's the monthly wins there. So you can see monthly we're on gold 3. We can't get any better than that, unfortunately. But as you can see here, the most important thing at the moment is that we're on 28 wins with 3 games remaining. So guys, we only need to win 2 out of 3 to get to that Elite 3, which would be awesome. So let's see if we can do it. Going into the next game, he's got a fairly considerably good Serie A team, or Calcio A, whatever. He's got Dybala, who's been good every time I've played against him, and Insigne, Cuadrado, and a solid defence. So it's going to be a tough ask to break down that defence, but we'll see what we can do. So guys, as you can see, we kick off, well, they kick off the game. Plays it around for a wee while. He's playing the passing game already, as you can see. It makes me think he's decent at the game. He knows what he wants to do. He's passing us about. We're just missing out on the interceptions. He's managed to build a beautiful chance there, and he's chipped it, and Foreman has just flicked it up in the air basically, and just let it dip back in. Nice goal, like, build up, but the finish shouldn't have happened. As you see, we're through on goal, but his keeper makes a solid challenge. This is at the 50th minute, guys, so it's been tough for us to get back into the game. I thought it'd be tough for us to break down his defence, but as you can see, we get a bit of a lucky break. Adri's plays it to Naki Williams, who somehow squeezes it in past Buffon, and we are 1-1 after all of our hard work. But guys, as you can see, it's just 2 passes and our defence has opened up, which isn't good enough. And Foreman makes a brilliant save from Insigne. But as you can see here, with Cuadrado, he somehow skips by us, I don't even know how, and he puts it in far post on the 80th. So guys, he does go 2-1 up, unfortunately, with a considerably nice finish. And we do end up losing the game 2-1. And we are stuck on 28 wins, which means, guys, we need to win both of our last 2 games. As you can see here, we have played, well, we have won 28 and we've got 2 games remaining. So to get to Elite 3, we need to win 2 out of 2. And going into the next game, he's got Vardy, Marshall, Purple Sterling, Toure, Coutinho, Pat. You can see the team. Like, I'm just worried now because I'm thinking, how am I going to beat this team to keep my hopes of getting Elite 3 alive? But going into it, we're 26 minutes in, not much has happened. He wins it back in a scruffy midfield bit of play, out to Sterling, hits with his weak foot, and it just bounces barring in. Like, just so unfortunate to concede that. Realistically, if he hit with his right, it would have gone in, but yeah. We've now got to come from behind to keep our dreams of getting Elite 3 alive. We play a nice bit of play to Costa, who goes one way but then doesn't play it and plays it right to Inaki Williams, takes a big touch, gets tackled unfortunately, but it falls, it gets played through to Bellerin, who crosses it in, Inaki Williams is there and he tucks it home to make it 1-1. Massive goal in the game, getting it before half time was crucial, and we did just that. So guys, coming up to half time, we get a free kick in our own half, play it short, a few passes, and we've created an opportunity to play it through. Aduriz is in, and the keeper gets there. He fumbles it though, it falls to Aduriz, he fumbles it again, and it falls to Inaki Williams, who tucks it home right on half time. That's proper like last minute cheese right there. But we go through and up and we're not complaining. What a turnaround. So guys, early into the second half, he's got the ball, he's pretty much just kicked off. We get a good challenge and again, and Aduriz is away, who plays it through to Costa. What can he do? He takes it by Swan quite comfortably and he hits the post, it falls to Aduriz, and it's somehow being put in for an OG by Courtois. His defender blocked it bounced off Courtois' hand and went in. Like, just look at that. And we're 3-1 up, and the win should hopefully be ours from here on in. But guys, not too long later, 56th minute, he kind of opens me up far too easily with Payet. Good save from Foreman. I just froze basically, and Sterling, I think, tucks it home to make it 3-2, and the pressure is pretty much straight back on us. The comfort goal is just straight out the window. But guys, with Renato Sanchez, does a nice wee turn, tries to play it down, but we get tackled. But then Rafinha wins it back. He's got low fitness, but he's still running on. Aduriz now gets tackled, plays into Renato Sanchez, who plays a beautiful ball wide to Costa, who takes it by the defender, and he tucks it home 76th minute, and we get a comfort goal back, and we are 4-2 up. Massive goal right there. The captain doing what a captain does. So guys, as you can see, we picked up a crucial win, 4-2, and now we're on 29 wins, and we have a 1-game shootout for that 30 wins in Elite 3, which we want so much for the 3 Team of the Week players, which would be awesome. So guys, it's a 1-game shootout. We just got to get into it, and we got to face our destiny and do what we can. So guys, as you can see, he's got an average BPL team. He's got Remy, Sterling and Sané. It's quite sweaty, but we just got to wait and see if this guy is good enough to beat us. So guys, as you can see, 30 minutes in, it's 0-0. I've been pretty tense, not playing to my best of my ability. He plays a couple of passes, we get the block on, but it falls to Remy and we make a crucial save. Foreman has kept us in the game here. But guys, as you can see, I'm just not creating anything. I'm kind of in a panic. He gets the ball back, plays it through to Payet, who puts it in, and we are 1-0 down in the 1-game shootout for Elite 3. And guys, as you can see, with Payet again, I'm panicking, I don't know what I'm doing, and Oscar puts it home, and we're 2-0 down in the 54th minute, and Elite 3 has pretty much just escaped our grasp, and it looks like we're going to have to settle for Gold 1. So guys, we kick off here, play a few passes. I'm just trying to find the tempo of the game, bring it back to mass speed, take control a bit, because I've got to do something quickly if I've got a chance of getting Elite 3. We play a couple of nice passes. Renato Sanchez takes around that defender and tucks it home, and we're back in the game straight away. We've done exactly what we had to do there, and we pick the ball up and we get restarted again. So guys, as you can see, we roll it out to Renato Sanchez, looking for a bit of a counter-attack. He runs and runs and runs. He's played brilliant in this game. He spreads it wide to Inaki Williams, who plays it back into Sanchez, who spreads it through to Costa, and Costa puts it away, and it is 2-2. What a comeback. Just unbelievable comeback. And it is 2-2. We were 2-0 down at like the 54th minute, but that was a brilliant counter-attack there. As you can see, he swings it in for the corner. Farman collects it. We just wait a bit, we wait. We don't want to rush, don't want to make any stupid mistakes. We throw out to Renato Sanchez again, who's been controlling this game for us. That's Wendell, who does a good run, comes inside and finds that ball through to Aderiz, who is now in on goal, 85th minute, and it gets saved, but it falls to Costa, and the captain puts his 3-2 up on the 85th minute, and we should now have won the game from 2-0 down to go 3-0 up, and we are surely getting Elite 3. So guys, as you can see, we parked the bus because we have got to just try and see this out. We have got to do our best to get this through and sealed and just done. He's passing the ball about. He's hoping that he's going to get an opportunity somehow. We are just trying to defend. At this point, I'm panicking defending, so I make slide tackles. I always do it, and we give away a free kick in a very dangerous position. Pick up the yellow card, but we'll take it as long as he doesn't score. Payet free kick. I realise it's Payet, and I start to get scared, but he changes it to Sani, who hits it, and it goes over the bar. And at this point, I'm like, right, that's it. We've got the win. We are good. We've got Elite 3. Foreman kicks it up. His player wins the header. Otamendi does a wee run forward, plays it into Remy, into Sterling, back through to Remy, out to Sani, I think, and I foul him, and he's got another free kick in a very dangerous position. Will he take it with Payet this time? That is the question. So as you can see, he does take it with Payet, kind of gets chested up in the air by Wendell, and like, look at that, guys. I am a minute away from getting Elite 3, and that just happened. Like, just think about that. Look, I'm a minute away from Elite 3, and that happened. I couldn't believe it, guys. I couldn't believe it. So, as you can see, we're deep into extra time. We're in the second period of extra time now, I think. It's still 3-3. We kick off. We're trying to control the game again because we want this so badly. We're trying to play at our pace. He wins the ball back and he's going forward. And if I lose it after that, it would just be a complete joke. But we'll see what we can do. Nice bit of football. And Costa finds himself in on goal. Can the captain tuck it home? He tucks it home again. And we have got the 4-3 lead. We've got a lead again, and we're going to make sure we keep it this time. As you can see, guys, though, he has a corner, his keeper's up, it gets headed, Douglas Costa punts the ball up, and just look at him, back at the end there, just on the left hand side, he's away from the defenders, he's literally just passed it, the whole pitch length to himself, and he tucks it home on the 120th minute, and the game is 5-3, and we have got Elite 3. We were 2-0 down, guys, just think about that. We should have won it on 90 minutes. But nonetheless, we won it there. That was just a complete strange goal. But guys, it's game over. He can do what he wants. He can pass it around. But Elite 3 is ours. And the final whistle goes, and we have got Elite 3, which is absolutely awesome. That's a pack with 3 Team of the Week players. And I think like Ronaldo got a hat-trick and Aguero got 2, so they could both be in it. But guys, Costa got 4 goals. He just, a captain's performance, carried us to the win. Unbelievable character. And as you can now see, we had played. Okay guys, as you have just seen and as you now know, we managed to get 30 wins out of the 40 in this weekend league, which is absolutely awesome. It's better than I have done in any other weekend so far, so I'm so happy with that. And as you can see, that has got us into Elite 3, which, in fact, I'll just show you what I've got to monthly as well. So monthly, we have got 71 wins out of 105 games played, which is pretty good. So we've only lost 34 out of 105, which is pretty good going. But as you can see, we've got to Gold 3 monthly. We were only 5 wins off Gold 2, which is a bit annoying, but not much we can do about that. But yeah, hopefully the prizes will be good for the monthly Gold 3. But I'll just show you that for getting to Elite 3, we're going to get 70,000 coins, 1 Premium Team of the Week pack, which I believe has 3 informs, and a 100k pack. So that's an absolutely awesome prize. Anyway, in fact I was going to show you also, if we go on here, the regional top 100, as you can see, there's people with 30 wins. So, now I'm pretty sure her name isn't on here, but technically we are tied 57th in the UK, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy for that. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll upload a video of my prizes basically as soon as I get them, so like Wednesday night / Thursday morning. Hopefully we'll get something awesome. I think Ronaldo and possibly Aguero will be in the team of the week, so if we got one then that would be insane. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. It's been awesome. If we could hit 5 likes, that would be insane. Let me know if you enjoy this, because I know the last couple of weekends I've just done my packs that I've got and showed you that. But let me know if you've enjoyed seeing the actual gameplay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We're 1 away from 50, so if we can hit 50 that would be awesome. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.